Hey guys, my name is Nick and welcome back to the channel. And yeah, what happened to this year? It's now September. When did that happen? August is gone, the summer is over. Well, let's be honest, today's weather is pretty good. So we're not quite in autumn yet, I guess, technically from the weather. I don't really know. But yeah, it's another month. So we're going to run through, as usual, exactly what's achieved in my hobby world over the month of August. Catch up on where we're at, see what's been going on, and just give you guys a brief update pretty much on the month and where we are in my road to 10k of 40k in 2018. But before we get into the main nitty gritty of this video and the August roundup, a couple of big thank yous to make first. This channel has exceeded over 800 subscribers now, so we broke through 800 in the month of August, and on top of that, over 50,000 views. That is still mind-blowing to me that people really enjoy this content or are beginning to enjoy this content and are willing to spend their time watching it and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet though, why not go and do that now? It'd be much appreciated. See if we can hit that magic 1,000 subscribers before the end of the year. But all those that have subscribed so far and are watching and enjoying this channel and its content, thank you very, very much indeed. It really is appreciated. Means that I'm doing hopefully something right, hopefully something that people are enjoying, and yeah, onwards and upwards. But thank you guys so very much. But with all the mushy stuff out of the way, let's get straight into the video. So this month's main focus has been the Road to Dark Zones and my progress towards that campaign. So there's been 3 videos so far on this series as we close in to that campaign. The first one really was focusing on painting to deadlines and where my initial thoughts were on my army. And painting to deadlines is quite an evocative subject really. I mean, I struggle to just keep painting. I end up being a complete hobby butterfly if I just flick around between various projects. But if I've got a deadline, I know what I've got to paint to, stuff happens. And I noticed from the comments that seemed to be a recurring theme for many people. Secondly, it was all about the list building for campaigns, the difference between list building for tournaments versus campaigns, and trying to be participative and play with your opponent and not against them, that being the key difference. And then finally there was a status update and a playtest run through where I took on Rich from the Floorhammer Podcast and took on his Ultramarine / Grey Knight / Deathwatch forces. And for me, you know, not getting that many games in this year, those playtests are essential to try and remember all the various stratagems and combinations that I need in order to make my army actually do what it's supposed to do. So it was a great game. Now I've since had a second practice, and this was against an Orc Speed Freak list. From my good friend at Whiteshark Gaming Studios, Ian over there. I'll drop a link in the description below to his social media content. And we had a game only yesterday actually, just to test out both of our lists as well. Now as a way of a model count and a points update, that's 27 models that I've now completed out of the 38ish that I need to do for this list, and a total of 342 points added to the tally for the year. Now, as much as I've been focusing on that campaign force for the month, I have procured a couple of new little toys. Most notably then was Kill Team, which was such a good bargain, and I've started putting terrain together. I'll show you a picture of where I've got with that in a second actually. And also the massive drop of Adeptus Titanicus, and I managed to get hold of the Grandmaster Edition and did an unboxing of all the goodness that you get in there with all the Warlord Titans and the Knights, and we've since been found out that the Reavers are now being on their way. So this is some progress from the Sector Imperialis terrain kit. So this is the majority of this comes from the Kill Team box set, and I've also added the Basilicanum kit. That's the one with the large statues that comes with it. Merged the 2 kits together, and this is going to form a large 2x2, 2x1 foot wide piece of terrain that can be used in a couple of different orientations. And there's a couple of floors still to add to this. Finally this month, because I'd managed to complete my Zangor Shaman, I did an in-depth series on him, how best to use him, hints, tips, tactical tricks and so on. It's a series that I started a long time ago now. I've actually covered quite a few units, from Magnus to some Sorcerers, Forge Fiends, Helldrakes and so on. And continuing in that theme, we have moved on to the Zangor Shaman, so I did cover that. Go and check that out, it's quite interesting. mainly because it's a unit you don't often see, so it's always good to learn something new about units that may come and surprise you and bite you in the arse. So there we go then, guys, that is the August roundup. Been a pretty busy month. This road to the Dark Zones is consuming me at the moment. I'm really pushing to get my army ready. Those 2 games have been awesome for practice to make sure that I can try and remember all the special abilities that make this list work, and there are many. Without remembering them, the list sucks, but remembering them makes them the sum of their component parts, and that is essential in making this list work and making sure that I have a good game. Hopefully my opponent has a good game, and we can contribute to the campaign itself and make sure that everyone has an impact in the campaign. So yeah, only 4 weeks to go now. September 28th. I may have said 22nd before. It's definitely the 28th. So we have pretty much 4 weeks to run until it happens. But I hope you enjoyed this brief catch up, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and I shall catch you guys on the next video. Should I have really done something with Warhammer Conquest this month? I'm just scanning through YouTube. I'm not really sure that it's been covered enough. Maybe what was needed was another video from me. Maybe. Just think of the views and the subs. I'm just not... Should I have done it? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not quite sure it's been covered. Maybe I'll do issue 2, because I bet that won't get covered either. Yeah, that's it. That's my future sorted.